Hello everyone, it's me, Chaff Commander Coffee, and we're back with some more Humankind in the closed beta. Uh, we left off having fought a war with the Orange Civ, and we beat them just about, and now we've upgraded our units to Praetorians. We're going to show them what the next war is going to look like. It's not going to be fun for them. Mind you, we still have some territory we can capture, and because we're Rome, we can capture people's territory without going to war with them, which is great. So that's what we'll be doing. We're also training more Praetorians here and there because I like to have large armies. And looks like they're moving more troops into my land as well. So we can use our expansionist ability to pay 150 gold and just immediately capture this outpost. It will cause a grievance, but I don't care. They can start a war with me and I'll just kick their ass again. So that's the plan. I'm going to send, actually, Hagmatana, you'll grow your pop next turn. I'll tell you what, I'll build a scout here and it can just go and claim those provinces. These four need to get ready to deal with rebellions in this city, because, my god, we're going to have some rebellions in Miami. Those guys are going to wait there. You guys are going to move up to go join up with them. As you can see, our income is not that great. I'm going to have to be careful about building too many of these Praetorian Guards because they're expensive. We'll probably have to cut down on how many we're building there. Oh, myths and monsters. Enlighten the people, learning on 6 cities, 5 extra science, so that's extra 30 science, or we can get some more faith. I'm going to go with learning because we need to increase our science number as much as possible. Alright, let's bring these guys back down. I think Phaistos needs to stop training Praetorian Guards because I can't afford them. Right, the second. Yeah, we're only making 4 gold a turn now, so gotta be careful about that. Alright, that's being captured. We're going to start capturing Lich as well. Those Praetorians can capture that, and these guys can go chill on Miami to try help bring the stability back up to a more reasonable number. This city can have a lot of scientists because of all those science districts. I could build another commons quarter like right here. I get an extra 22 stability if I do that, which is a good idea. I won't need to build so many garrisons then. We can start working on its bringing its industry numbers back up. I also want to start building granaries to prepare for when we flip into the Franks. A lot of my cities just have to spend time just building up infrastructure. Phaistos, what do we want to do with you? I could actually build some harbors. 7 extra food, it's not great. We've got an astrologer's house there, so I should build another farming quarter there. And another industry quarter right there. Should be good. And that's going to knock off 20 stab, but that's okay. Let's make sure we get the industry stuff built first. So we'll get our industry stuff built, then another quarter, and then all of our infrastructure. So we're going to focus on just building up our realm, expanding into a few extra tiles, getting the rest of our tiles hooked up. We've got some peaceful barbs that are taking that tile over there. That's okay, though I'd prefer if they didn't build a city, because I won't be able to support. I'm already a couple of cities over the cap, which is not great. These guys are going to head east. Maybe kick some of his armies around. There's a crisis. You're oppressing my people, for a start. I refuse your demands. Screw you. I could actually demand they give me Axolotl, but that's another city, and I don't really want to have to worry about that right now. Can we get a scout cav out quickly? We can. Well, I'll just quickly build a scout cav. I want to get some more trade as well. We got a science star. I want to try and get all my stars in this era. Might be a bit difficult. I got to get 2 more techs. We're going to go for foreign outposts. That'll give me +1 city cap. Then we're going to go grab rhetoric. Then mounted warfare. Well, siege tactics, mounted warfare. Non-aggression pact? Sure, that's fine. I wonder if I can get share maps, open borders. Mongols want money for it. I'm going to say no. It's good to have non-aggression in the Mongols, though, because they're really scary. Is there any more of your territories I can take? Possibly, if we go further east. We'll keep going east, see what we can see. Miam's stability is almost fixed. I'm going to whip out that aqueduct. Now, they just need to get their industry set up. Because you do not make very much industry. Not compared to how large it is as a city. Okay, this scout cav, I want them to burn down this, I know these are peaceful barbs, but I don't really want them to have a city here, so we are going to burn it down. It's going to take 7 turns, but that's okay. These guys are going to keep heading east. Let's see if we can't steal any more territory from them. Oh, you're now trespassing in my lands, didn't you see? I'm not a fan of that. In fact, I can come down here and fight them. You're also oppressing my people in Lich, which I'm going to trigger because it's a grievance even if they're, you know, I'm going to be taking that province anyway. And he's going to be demanding some money from me. I'm going to refuse. He'll probably declare war himself, but leave him to it. Right, Firestos. Let's attach Atakaraka. Let's get a garrison over here as well. Their stability is going to start dropping unless I get it under control. So let's get our industry and then sort that out. Farmer's Quarter can wait. Right, got them on the run. We captured Lich. I'm going to be attaching that to Miam once we have the influence to do so. There's also another outpost over there, but I think I'd rather just keep these guys in this region. Maybe on my borders. I could actually take the city with just a scout cav because it hasn't got any pop, so we're going to take that. It doesn't have any population in it, so that's a straight capture there. It's a bit weird you can do that, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm not really interested in this city, so I'm not going to do much with it. We're actually running out of influence thanks to taking that. But let's get you some infrastructure set up. We'll try solve our influence as quickly as we can. As our population grows, we're going to get more influence, and as we fix our stability. Let's move these guys up that way. Yeah, just stay out of my lands. Stay out of my lands. We're not making much money right now. We're not making much of anything, honestly. Because we've been expanding without keeping up on our other concerns. Have you guys wait there. I need this new war to start relatively soon. I could declare war pretty soon on them, so I'll need my armies ready to do that. I don't like how he's moving his troops through here, so we're going to get rid of them. I had another stack here. Okay, they've had a little graphics bug where they go invisible, which is not helpful. That is a little graphics bug that appeared in Victor as well, but we don't have to worry about that too much. He's still using swordsmen and Tarseti archers, so I'm actually quite happy with our army right now. I think we should be able to deal with him if war breaks out. Sure you don't want to open borders? No. Okay. There's not much I can trade with these people right now. We don't make much money. We'll have to try to figure out a way we can try to increase our income a little bit more. This city, get that Maker's Quarter out. Probably want you to build a harbour up here. It's +9 food. We can take this island. I'm actually now making influence again. Our cities have stabilized once more. Start bringing you guys northward. Babylon's not building anything. You could build some harbors. It's a pretty good harbor there. There's a lot of food. Food on rivers, good. Food per industry per worker. We don't have any people working industry right now. Money generated from ongoing trade. I don't know how much you're making from trade. Not really anything, so we don't really have many trade routes right now. In the next era, we'll be able to get my cities to start absorbing cities. So I'd like to save up my influence to be able to do that. We could age up now, but I need one more tech to get my next star there. I need one more district to get my next builder star, which is honestly not that much. And I would like to get my agrarian stars if possible as well. So we got our science star there. There's still a couple more techs we can do though, so we can focus on continuously expanding until they're done. And I've got a few tiles I can add up. You guys are gonna wait there to assault that city. Mero will be our next target. Lich, how much will this cost? 382. That's not too much. And we should get our next faith upgrade soon as well. Babylon's still growing. Sus is kind of capped out for food. They're still working on industry though. Alright, we got our population gain, so I think we just got our next agrarian star. We did. We need 10 more. No, we need one more pop to get one more agrarian star. I need 10 more districts. But I can upgrade my faith. We're going to go with Steel Knot, because that gives stability from my religion being present, which is really good. And I would like to build a holy site. I think in Firestos. This is a pretty big city. It's now getting a lot of stability from Thou Shalt Not Steal. But yeah. Let's get more of my cities to start working on that. Babylon can help, Mykeem can help. Mayam, Hagmatata, Sus. I can't quite get it down to 1 turn, so we'll turn those off. And we'll just have Mykeem help for that. It'll take 2 turns, that's not too bad. I'm being attacked here. He doesn't like me traveling through his lands, which is very unfortunate for him, because I don't care. Oh, these Tarseti archers are going to get massacred by Praetorians. Okay, they can't get up there, that's fine. It's fine. Should probably restart my game soon. I'm getting a little bit of an audio bug. As I said, I think there's a little bit of an audio glitch in the current version of the game. It's not a huge deal, but it's not good quality, and I like you guys to have good quality stuff. I don't have the best hardware or anything to, like, you know, have the best recordings on YouTube, but I like to have good ones, you know, where I can. Alright, let's get these guys docked off and have them disbanded. We got our agrarian star. 6,000 points. Should we age up? We're not going to get our merchant stars. We just do not make enough money for it. So I think it's probably a good time we aged up into the Franks. I'd like to get my I'd like to get my expansion stars. If I start a war with these guys, I could get it pretty quickly. Trespassing, demand money, and you attacked me, demand money. And now we're going to declare war on them. We'll have another war with these guys. We have 100 support for the war, so let's march our chaps in. And this is going to be hopefully a pretty easy war, honestly. I'm just going to instant resolve that because I don't think it's going to be very difficult. Going to besiege that for a turn, move these guys forward and attack those archers. He's going to retreat. So we've already got 2 victories under our belt on the first turn of the war. We've got religious tolerance. That's a really good one. I want to get faith on territories so we can spread our faith more. Although, what's the other option? I think it's influence. Influence on territories. I do like influence. It allows me to go more over my... Yeah, actually, you know what? We're going to take the influence because it lets me go over my... Lets me go over my limit. We have a fight over here. We're going to fight this one first. Now, Praetorians are a very solid unit fighting classical era units. They can actually hold their own against medieval era units as well. Let's attack those archers there. I'm just going to jam my units into his because the Roman meat grinder is pretty good. Basically, Praetorians they count as doing flanking or rear attacks, even if they're just attacking people in the face, as long as there are other Praetorians nearby. So you can see they get +3 from tactical superiority. It's not quite as good as an actual rear attack, but it does let you just, like, yeah, jam your units into your opponent's face and just win battles like that. As you can see, we're quite apt at winning battles against these ancient era archers, even though they're emblematic archers. Let's move back into our territory, just get those guys healed up. These guys are going to join the siege from here, and these guys are going to join the siege up here. And we're going to assault now that I have loads and loads of troops. End deployment. And we can just take the flag now, and then basically just end turns. I don't need to put much effort into this siege, because it's not like his citizens can do much. They can't even get to the flag, so we're just going to end rounds. And that's the siege over. Simple as that. You can't defend a city this wide with just the garrison. So, easy capture there, easy capture. Lots of stability here now that we've improved our religion, so we can get some more harbours out. Didn't take this island. I should have taken that island earlier, really, but never mind. We'll just build some harbours. Is there anything you can do to improve your industry? You can. Industry on Maker's Quarter and food on River. Let's get the industry and the food first. Wouldn't mind getting science per pop as well. That's going to become more and more relevant, especially when we take the Franks. So we've got our second expansion star. I think it's time to age up. We could try get more points, but I think it's time to age up. Whilst I would like to go for my ultimate high score, I want to give you guys a chance to see all of the eras, especially the industrial era. So let's age up to the Franks. I should have shown the cinematic, really, shouldn't I? Never mind, eh? The cinematics are nice, but I've seen them so many times now. I've seen them so many times. We can actually get a wonder. What sort of wonder could we take? We could take the Forbidden... Oh, the Forbidden City. I love the Forbidden City. Let's go claim that immediately. First wonder we've claimed. What city needs it the most? Probably Miami. Miami's having a bit of issues with keeping the lands happy. I'd like to attach Lich, but I don't know where I'd build the Forbidden City otherwise, and I'd like to get started on it. 100 turns. Oof. 11 turns, 10 turns, 9 turns. 9 turns is fine. Can spend 9 turns building that whilst we fight this war. Let's move these guys up here. Move that up there. So Frank's ability allows us to, we can culture bomb, which is pretty awesome. And that gives me a little bit more influence as well. Most importantly though, we get 50% more food, which is a huge bonus. And it's going to mean that I want to set food as my top priority. Because farmers now produce excess food. Bit of a weird change. I don't know why they did this, but they made it so Pops consume 10 food, right? Or like they consume 8 food, but they eventually will consume 10 food, which is really strange. Because that means farmers don't actually feed themselves, which I find really odd. I don't know why they made that change, but they did, and it's very strange. But now that we have francs, farmers actually provide surplus because the city also provides 50% extra food. So yeah, the farmers are actually providing a surplus. So now I like to swap my people over to farmers. Because they will grow the city really fast, which I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of my cities growing quickly when I get the option. So let's move you over to food. So our science will suffer in the very short term. Forbidden City is going to have to wait until I get all of this built, I think. Tech-wise, I would like to... We're getting Mountain Warfare now. I need that for the Knights, but we want to go straight for Chivalry. Chivalry lets me absorb cities. Is it Feudalism that lets me do that? Or is it just because I'm in this era I can do it? I think I can absorb cities now, either way. It's either in this era or in the next one. I can't really remember off the top of my head. I want to grab Theology as well for the city cap. Chivalry... let me get my unique units, and they've got pretty good ones as well. Oh, yeah, there we go. Absorb City. I need military architecture for that. Okay, that's the one we're going for first. I could go for Theology first, but we're going to go for military architecture. Then we'll get Theology, then we'll go for Chivalry. Chivalry allows Hamlets, that's what I was thinking of. Right, you guys going to heal up. You guys are going to skip a turn. You're going to skip a turn. Actually, no, you guys can move out this way. Make some more of his units retreat there. He's now losing war support every turn because city's been captured. So he's going to find it hard to keep up with my armies now. And he's going to retreat that fight as well. Just keep trying to push his armies back. That will give us a lot of extra war score. And these chaps down here can start heading that. No, let's not fight the Mongols. Okay, yeah, you can head up this way. Alright. I want to attach this to my am, but I'm gonna have to wait till next turn to do that. And now I can attach it. There we go, very nice. It's gonna give my am a lot more production. I'd like to get that granary built. Let's go put you on food. Get the granary built so the farmers are producing excess. And that's going to help me get my agrarian stars, which is kind of difficult to do, I've found. Instant resolve that. And now I could just sack this tile, which I might as well. It's going to take 7 turns, but I mean, that's what they get for not acceding to my demands. I sack their land. So let's get my armies in position, then we can start moving on Napata. And our score-wise, we're now going to have to deal with black as our next civ after this. There you go, they retreat from there as well. War support is tanking. They are not ready to fight Rome. And I could even siege the city as well. We're just going to lay siege to it. Because he's got effectively no war support anymore. And this army's now sacking that. Honestly, do I need to sack it? I could just hunt some more of his forces down. There's actually a Barb city over here. Should I just go capture that? I think I should actually. rather than sacking that outpost, because I can just take that outpost as part of the peace deal. Ooh, fanatical on my cities, yes. Big fan of that. 25% extra faith. Get our religion to spread more. And with our population growing rapidly, now that we've taken Franks, our religion's going to be more and more powerful with every passing turn. This I'd like to attach. I'm gonna have to attach that to Babylon, I think. Where can I attach you? To fire? Oh, to Firestos. Yeah, sure, fine. Firestos. Yeah, it's fine. They can have that province attached. Yeah, that's fine. They got a mirror pyramid over here actually, which is pretty cool. Remove ruins. Where have I got ruins? Over there. Sure. Quickly just buy away those ruins. They were eating up a tile that otherwise the city would like to use. In fact, I think I can probably get a nice Makers District down there. Yeah. Very nice Makers District. Let's go do that. So we'll hold on to that siege. These guys are going to come over here and maybe fight those barbs. That'd be cool. When are you going to peace out? A few turns. Crisis. Demanding. Refuse. I'm afraid I'm not. I would like to propose non-aggression though, if you want. Could actually buy some of their resources now. Buy some horses from them. Can I buy some horses from you? I could. I would like to buy more copies of horses. It's a very useful resource. Land rights. We don't make enough money for that. We do not make enough money for that at all. See if we can buy some more horses from yellow. Nope. Copper? Nope. How about the black civ? Trade everything? 1,000 gold? No, I'm not paying you 1,000 gold. Your resources are too expensive. And I think they're actually getting their ass kicked by brown, because normally they'd have a lot more points, but they don't seem to right now. Alright, we're besieging the city from the barbs. I'd like to get my troops down here if I can, so I need to move them up to there. And these guys can just start punching them in the face. Oh, they're actually going to leave the tile for me. Interesting. Don't know why they'd do that, but I'll take it. Yeah, Praetorians beat citizens, no problem. There's a chariot there. Well, that chariot's dead. Those guys have ended them. Right, next turn we'll be able to take that city over. Okay, end round. Move you guys in here, move you guys there, move you guys here. Take that. Alright, we got ourselves another city. Okay. That'll do for now. What do we want to do in this city? They built a merchant quarter there that I don't like. Get that replaced with the makers, I think. Sure, we can build a farmers district down there as well. And then we just work on infrastructure again. We like working on infrastructure. Now we're going to set it on our expert policy. Okay. How are you doing? He's gaining war support for some reason. Grievance triggered. Okay. I'm going to carry on just holding that city to ransom. I think we had mutinous in one of my cities. I should probably go find out whether... Not in any of my cities. Ooh, study. More learning. Fanatical. Gonna go with study. That cut a turn off our tech, so I'd say it's worth it. I think it was on the city we captured. It's on Mero. But we've now got enough war support, and I can also get a new religion tenet. We're gonna go influence on holy sites, because the other ones like bonus on capital, which I'm not too fussed with. Let's go fish you out. Paying me a ton of money. Rotanev is this city here. I'm going to ask for that. Saddle Sud, Jishui. I want to take Jishui. And full surrender. Very nice. Look at this. Haha, got myself another city. And if we take a look at the Fidzi map mode, we can see he built loads of science districts, because they love science districts. They also built a lot of traders' quarters, which I'm not too happy about. I guess I can build you a holy site to help boost your stab, but we're probably replacing some of these science quarters with commons. I'm going to buy that out. That has helped the stability a little bit. I'm going to replace these market quarters with commons for now. We're going to buy that one out as well. There you go, stability's kind of solved, at least a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting a garrison, like, well, actually you've already got a garrison. How about you build, oh, you can just build the public fountain. How about that? Bam, there we go. Still want to build those commons quarters, but they can wait a little bit. Can we get one of my cities to work on this? Maybe like these three? Yeah, 2 turns for that. Cool, and these chaps are just going to protect that city and then take a little look-see around. I need to get my troops out of his borders. Let's bring you guys over to here, I suppose, and bring you guys back over the river. Treaty, non-aggression, I'll take it. Open borders, not paying for it. We made a lot of money in war reps there, that's why we have so much cash, which will come in handy. Have I got any grievances against you? No, I don't. I'm not going to give you any territory. You can go away. Okay, these guys are going to have a little explore. Trade Luxes, counter. If you're not going to pay for it, I'm not interested. Alright, we did a little bit of exploration down there, that's fine. Move these guys up. You're trespassing, I'm going to renounce that. You're oppressing my people. I'm going to renounce that. I'm going to renounce these because I want to have better relations with these guys. Pay money. Alright, I'll pay for the open borders. Do you want to share maps? No. But I'll pay for the open borders so I don't cause grievances with them. Orange. Orange, orange, orange. What are we going to do about you? Bully you out of all your resources, I guess. You chaps can head back here. Mero's under control. Right, let's get them back in our borders. Excellent. We got our agrarian star, we finished the Forbidden City, and we did some tech. We did everything. No, he just really doesn't want to pay for it. He doesn't want to pay for trade, he doesn't get trade. You, on the other hand, willing to trade iron, not super excited with that. Copper, though. I'm excited for copper. Copper's good. And horses are good. Yeah, you're probably going to want one of those. We'll just let you just build your stuff up, that's fine. You can go protect that city. Right, do we want any more civics? Industry on commons, I'd like. Money from ransacking, I don't really care, I just want that in the middle. Religious rights. And land rights I'll be able to pick up next turn to make building outposts cheaper with influence. I also got new civic, we got fundamental values. Okay, well let's do land rights first. Outpost construction cost is cheaper. We're being attacked here, I'm going to retreat that. But I'm also going to demand he pays me money for attacking me. And you're also trespassing in my land as well, which I'm not a big fan of. Must admit, not a fan of that. Not a fan of you trespassing. Now I do have to be careful because he's probably going to get better units soon, medieval era units, and I'm going to have to be able to deal with that. So alright, killed some of his units that are in my lands, which gave me a bit more war support. You're also trespassing more. Not a fan of you trespassing so much. If you trespass less, I might not have to kill you. If you keep up like this, then, phew, well, that's just how it's going to be, isn't it? It's just how it's going to be. Okay, so I'm thinking we gear up for the next war. We'll probably just use the Praetorians again because his armies are not so hot. But I'll need to get proper medieval units, or even just start teching for the. Well, I guess I could just get the French Knights. The French Knights are really good. Star-wise, aesthetic stars shouldn't be too hard for us to get. Militarist stars I'll get from this next war. Expansion stars, agrarian stars, we'll get them from fighting the war as well. Builder stars and merchant stars. Builder stars and merchant stars. Let's think about that, shall we, for a moment? I guess I could start building some market districts. But I still want to keep working on more industry. And building a school and things like that. Industrial makers' quarters is good. Food on harbours. Money on harbours. If I build lots of harbours, that's kind of worth it, but otherwise not so much. My keen. Get another maker's core or something. Science per population is good. Babylon, you got good spots for a harbour? Not really. Sus. We should have military. We did get military architecture, so I can start absorbing cities. It's going to be very expensive to do that. I want to absorb this. It's going to cost 1600. Yeah, we need a lot of influence to do that. But yeah, we have too many cities right now, and the sooner I absorb some, the sooner we'll increase our influence gain. So we can absorb Sus for only 1,000. So I think I'm going to have Hagmatana just absorb these areas and also attach that. Can attach this now, but that's not as valuable as absorbing the cities because we'll get more influence if we do that. You guys are going to chill. How close are we to declaring war on you? You're trespassing again. You really need to stop that. Really got to stop trespassing of my lands, buddy. It's not. It's worse for you than it is for me. Why are these guys locked down? Cannot move until the battle's ended? Oh, it's a siege we're not involved in. Okay, there's actually a siege going on there. Purple's attacking them. Well, we'll just pick up the pieces, I guess. Fundamental values. What's this? Stability or it turns before being converted. No, let's get public happiness. So we've got all our civics now. That's keeping us nice in the middle. We don't want to age up yet. We're going to tell them to remind us later. Try and get some more points. We're up to 7,000, doing very nicely. Got our agrarian star, because our populations are getting much, much bigger, as you can see. Fanatical on Babylon, more faith, take it. Take the faith. Take the faith. Okay, getting some, get the Maker's Quarter built first. Get the library built. Science is still a concern of mine. We can now build, oh, we can build the Telliers now. Well, that is something I'm going to want. Science is something I do have plenty of my pops working on, so... let's get charcoal kiln. I guess we'll buy out the farmer's quarter because that's relatively cheap. Get more trade rights. You now have salt. You now have sage. I'll buy all of those. I'll keep chill with purple for now. I don't mind being chill with them. And black as well. Trade everything? 1,000 gold. Can't afford it. I can buy your obsidian though, that's percentage industry. Marble gives industry per worker. Gemstones give per trader, I think? No, that's on market quarters. I'll buy the porcelain instead. Relatively cheap, gives a nice stab boost. Higher stab we've got, the more influence we'll generate as well, which will help us fix our cities up. I think that's probably it for today, or at least for this episode. Get another grievance against you. Yep, you're oppressing my people. And you're also trespassing. Oh, they just can't catch a break, can they? Yeah, get out of my lands. You can demand whatever you want, I'm not going to give it to you. Oh boy, I feel sorry for them. They've got big ancient era armies and they're being attacked by the Poles, which were Mongols, which means they've got lots of Mongol cavalry and stuff, so they're just having a real sore time of it. But then again, I can't let them win the game, and they were the second highest on points, so, or they were highest on points for a time. I had to deal with them. I had to deal with them. There's no other way of squaring that, really. Let's go get that Maker's Quarter and start working on infrastructure. Alright. How far are we off our stars? Pretty close to our agrarian stars. Expansion stars we'll get when we declare war. Science stars, military stars again when we fight. Builder stars I have to work on. I won't age up until we get all our aesthetic stars because those are our main stars and they're the ones that give us the most points. So I think I'll get this as city attached. Bam, we absorbed Sus. Hagmatana's got a lot of stuff it needs to do now. Also, its stability just decided to tank because it doesn't have basic stability infrastructure. I'll whip some pops away just to speed that up a little bit. Yeah, your basic stability infrastructure is not in place. Then again, you don't even have basic other infrastructure as well. What we got? New civic press freedom? Won't worry about that. I also need to absorb this city as well, which is going to cost 2,400. I can attach for 500. I think I can attach that next turn. No, turn after. Tech-wise, we're now going for chivalry, which will give me access to my special knights. I could go for furnace steel. It's a bit odd. Furnace steel requires you to have copper and not iron, but there you go. Let's get chivalry. War summons heavy infantry. Could upgrade the Praetorians into great swords, and then we can go for seafaring mastery alchemy. But we'll probably just build a bunch of French knights. Okay. Yep, that'll do for now. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I know it's a bit of a shorter video, but I don't want to make the videos too long like the last one. And, well, I mean, we've got a war on the horizon, so, or our second war with Orange. They're going to get chewed. I might wait till they end the war with Purple first and then just take what's left, but yeah, I should vulture in on them whilst they're really weak, and then we can start fighting Purple, which is going to be a lot harder because they've got a lot of Mongol hordes. I'm going to need proper units to fight them. The next era, I'm not really sure who we want to take. Options-wise, we can take Dutch, Joseon, Ming, Moguls, Ottomans, Spanish, and Venetians. Now, the Ottomans are really solid. Janissaries are really, really good. And I'm not, like, close to getting gunpowder. I mean, I could tech gunpowder pretty much as soon as we age up. So there's a thought. So I think we're probably going to go Ottomans rather than Joseon. Joseon's normally what people take because the science is really good. But I really like the Janissaries. They're so solid. And the Sultan's Kami can actually be really useful to get loads and loads of faith to spread your religion across a continent if you want to get the top tier religion. We're currently fighting for religion with Purple, but once I build some Sultan Kami, that will completely flip that in my favor. And with our population consistently growing, we're going to be able to, boost our religion pretty fast. So yeah. Anyway, it's been me, guys, Chaff Come on Coffee. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care and have a good one.